as compared to other kind of CPAP that use electricity and you need air compressor, this does not require electricity. All you need is oxygen source. You can use oxygen cylinder, oxygen concentrator. So, and what makes it unique is the blending system. You all know the component of CPAP system. It needs a blending system. So, it uses what we call Venturi system to blend, extract air from the environment, mix it with your oxygen source. Then, like how would I say it? Balance it and determine which FiO2 are you administering to the patient. So there's a there's a calibration on it. Let me see. Okay, cannot see clearly. There's a calibration on it that tells you which what FiO2 are you administering to the patients. Then put on
70, 80, 70, yes. 80. 40, like that. I don't know if you can see.
The particular reason the baby can't home. Is it that the baby has an issue?
No, she went to use the restroom.
So it's showing you the calibrations prescribed setting.
Depends on, and you know the FiO2 is based on the patient's requirement. So for you to adjust to a desired FiO2, there's a last last thread. How you do, just reduce this to make it open, then you can adjust. So wherever the last, let's say this is, now you can see this 80.
Okay, this one is the one that determines where you set it.
Yes. So this you are administering at FiO2 of 80% oxygen.
Okay.
Okay.
So you adjust with this, then to seal it in place so that it doesn't move around. You lock this back.
Lock this one back up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, then you lock.
So this now is showing us where we are administering.
Yes.
This
first one, yes, showing you at 80% FiO2. So I don't know, can you see the numbers? Yes, 80. So let's say you want to administer 60 FiO2. Take it to 60, then you lock. So you want to administer 60, this is 60, just then you lock it. Because if you don't lock, a slight touch can
change the setting.
Exactly, and also it has a filter. Because we know our environment is not 100% pure. There are bacteria and particles in the environment. So this filter trap them all. So over time, you can change this filter. They come in large quantity in the bag.
Okay. Like what duration?
What duration? As soon as you see that it's dirty, depends on the environment. During dusty period, we know everywhere is dusty. While during like this time, there's no much dusty. Okay. As soon as you notice that it's dirty, you can change. There are plenty there.
Okay.
You know, just go simple, easy to remove. You can twist. Very simple.
Good morning.
Thank you. So it's from this Venturi system goes to your filter, because the gas mixture comes through here. So now how do you connect your oxygen? You have this type, you have it here, also you have it that comes with the machine. Just put one end here, then the other end goes to your oxygen source.
How many ventilators?
Just one. You understand to this level, so then I guess then you lock. As soon as you lock, it doesn't move again. Then you see this blue connects to your filter. In case you want to dismantle to wash, this can go either side, either this or this here, or goes to the filter. So whenever you are inserting them, ensure that they fit very well so that there is no leakage. But also ensure that it's not too tight so that if you want to remove it, don't break it. So from this, originally there's a clip that comes with this, but because we have been taking this machine around, so it's a clip that we use to clip. It's inside the new machine just to clip it in place. Then from this you will see the inlets and to patients. Inlets to the patient. This inlet is the one that connects to the oxygen source. Why this patient is the one that goes to the patient. And we fill this
Through the master branch.
Yes. So we fill this humidifying bottle with water. It has a calibration between minimum and the maximum level. If it's too low, there won't be efficient humidification, and if it's too high, there will be too much humidification. Water can go through the tubings to the patient. So that's why. And also ensure that it's properly locked so that there's no leakage. If there's a leakage, pressure will be lost. So this goes here.
You can bring it here. Must not know.
Yes, sir.
So here we now have the bubble bottle. This is the bubbler. So this bubble bottle is being calibrated from 1 to 10 centimeters of water. And it also has a water level. You can see filled to this level. The same thing applies to here too. If it's too low, the pressure that is generated will not be efficient, due to our own measurement. And if it's too much, it also can lead to water spilling to the patient. So to adjust your pressure underwater, you may want to go to 6 centimeters of water, depends on the patient's requirements. There's a simple mechanism. Sorry. So let me show for you. You can see these two parts.
Okay.
So it prevents the tube, this is a straight tube system, from falling or from moving easily. So what you do is just to pinch. Once you pinch a bit, you can easily adjust this part. Do you get? So you can easily adjust and push. So there's a hook that is holding it. You can easily move. But as soon as you leave it,
It will stay.
it stays. So this is the hook that is holding it. So this is where you will pinch.
Okay, yeah.
You can see. So you can see the calibration 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
So it depends on the patient's requirement.
So you must put that 6 now.
6, just pinch here.
So you did that the 6 will be on top or be
Yes,
inside?
yes.
Is it going to be inside
or
or
on top?
On top.
It's on top.
Sorry.
now it's full?
So this is
6
6.
centimeters of water now. So you
Okay,
come
six.
for
Okay,
let's
6 will be
pinch
up.
this place.
So it has calibrations.
Yes.
If we say the patient should be on 7 centimeters of water, you adjust it there for the 7 to.
So we have 2 tools. Originally 4 comes with the machine. That's 1 and another 2 extra. So they are the same thing. There's no difference between them. They are all the same. Honestly, they are all the same thing. Let me see this. So these are the fun. So one goes to the.
You say this is how they come. That thing you remove from the mouth. Okay.
That's what I mean. So this goes to one side. Like I said, they are the same. So there's no difference between them. This goes here. So this is how it works. So now depends on the size of the patient's face, probably the weight, anything that will determine what size of master prawns we're using. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That comes with it.
Based on the face of the patient,
the size of the
how
patient,
slim
no
or
slim.
how.
Yes.
Okay.
And we know for efficient CPAP therapy, it must be at least 80% closure of the nose we like. So you are not using a tiny one.
Okay, where there's gap.
So we want a good seal. You must at least 80% of the nose should be covered.
Wow.
You
Okay, so
understand?
that-
What he's saying is that it shouldn't be a tight seal. That it shouldn't cover completely.
And it shouldn't be
At
too
least-
loose too.
Yes, so at least 80% of
least
the nose
80%.
must be. So the tube, you get a tube that fits very well and neatly, but not tight.
Yes. So you just can determine. We have different sizes, so you can choose based on the patient's requirement.
Now, can this be reused for another patient? Because
Reusable, yes.
okay, you sterilize.
Yes, you sterilize, chemical sterilization. But some hospitals, they don't like reusable, so they just buy the pack.
Because if you take from here to administer to a baby, definitely, if you discard, with time it will be exhausted. So
Some hospitals, they believe that it's not to be reused.
they are, of course, not the same sizes all there.
Yes.
And you happen to like say, okay, a baby that fits say 60% fit, and you exhaust your 60% fit, and you don't have another pack.
And that's like, for example, how will I, okay, this one is beautiful. Like I said, this is the one that comes with the machine. So some hospitals have like 2 or 3 CPAPs.
Oh, they just take from the other one.
Or you buy the pack. They have accessory pack.
How much is
Okay.
I think it's not just one. It depends on what you want to buy. If you want to buy the full pack, I think it's 600.
But only the pack that contains the NASA
The
prawns.
NASA prawns. That one is, no, that 600,000 is a whole year. That's if you are not reusable. The one that can carry you. No, the self-separate. Sorry, 600,000. And the pack is a 1-year pack, not small. It's very.
So what they're saying is, if we want to buy only nasal,
Yes.
Okay, then I don't know how much they sell the prawn packages, but it's available.
Okay, just the NASA prawn because of
Yes,
reusing.
it's available.
now the prawns we use in the hospital, the normal ones we use, is there a way to fit it to
The ram cannula. Research and study and teaching shows us that the ram cannula is not meant for CPAP because there's no negative feedback back to the patient. So that's why they said we should use nasal prawns.
no problem.
So in the pack too, there's this okay, for us to so we have these 2 connectors.
Okay.
One to this.
Okay, that was where you removed this
Yes,
from.
one to this. It's very plenty. All the nasal prawns have it. So this is where you connect your nasal prawn.
Okay.
So one end go to the nasal prawn, while the other end go to the nasal prawn. Like this, then goes to the patient. So, but for if you put the nasal prawn to the patient like this,
It's like a clip.
So if you just put the nasal prawn on the patient like this, it won't stay. You know, even sometimes if those babies they are not stable, they just be remove. So that's why they look for a mechanism to fix these prawns here.
Clip it to the
Yes,
cap.
to clip it to the cap. So the manufacturer came up with the idea of this like a sticker or something. But this I've been using this one, the adhesive this in has failed. So what you do is just attach it to the nose like this. It will stay.
put the
Yeah,
prawns and then
yeah,
use this thing.
yeah. I'm doing it step by step.
Okay.
So this go before the NASA punch.
Yes.
Okay.
So this also like something like
Yes, like a sticker.
like a sticker. So you just
Like
wrap
this.
it around the nasal prawn. So by the time you place it on it,
Okay, to stay.
so it will now, it will now stick on the corner now. It will now stick to it. It will now hold it down.
So what you're saying is these are an alternative. All these are women that wear rubber on their head.
So if the patient require, let's say, 8 centimeters of water of pressure, that means your flow rate too will be high, so that you can drive the pressure. Yeah, so just adjust to correspond. So now if this is not around the body.
Take the ultimate to as high as possible.
This
No,
one
it's not even getting here at all. Yours should be public.
Take the ultimate to times.
It's bubbling, it's just like not very strong. So increase the oxygen
This one is
flow.
not connected.
Yes.
See, it's bubbling now. The humidifier is bubbling, but the
It has been bubbling. This one.
Ask as many questions as you want.
It's still no bubbling.
So just use the hand to flip it.
It's from here.
It's from the girl's nostril.
And also, your FiO2, this guy here also affects it. So the more is at the front here, the more oxygen it needs.
The more it's at the front.
If I'm just trying to explain the way you understand. If the higher the FiO2, the higher the flow rate you need.
Okay.
But if you need FiO2 of, let's say, like
40.
40,
Which is the lowest?
No,
30 is the lowest. If you need higher flow rate, FiO2 of 40,
Reduce our flow rate.
do you get?
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, let me.
Please come again.
This
Explain
is
again.
confusing.
Please.
But the rest of this one is you people that prescribe
Usually,
Describe this one.
so usually the babies we use CPAP for and in severe respiratory distress. So they usually need a large flow of oxygen. So most times the blender, the lowest you may put it may be around 60, 80. In short, the lowest may be 80. By the time you're getting to 60, 40, the child is fit enough not to be on the CPAP again. So most times it's going to be on 80, okay, because we want to deliver a lot of oxygen to the baby. And so the pressure system is still going to be intact. Because as we take it far lower, then the baby doesn't need it anymore. So you're not going to generate any pressure in the system again. Like now, by the time you adjust your centimeter of pressure and it's all the way as low as 5'4", then the baby doesn't need to be on CPAP again. So most times you start at 7.5 or 8, go back 6, by the time you get to 5, baby doesn't need it anymore. So you still be able to maintain the integrity of the system and still have your pressure system. So you understand? Now, even if you take the oxygen flow rate there, even if you take it to 20, what gets to the baby is determined by what you set in the blender. So that no longer becomes a problem. Do you understand? So you can take it as high as possible to not allow you build the pressure, but what gets to the baby is determined by
by the pink unit.
And usually I will write what
And usually it's
the